Hello, this is SimtasticSimming with another speed build video. This is Bart's bee trailer. I made a little trailer and it's themed like a bee, and I'm imagining this guy, Bart, who's kind of an older widower, was here and he takes care of all his bees and his garden, and he makes money from the gardening and his honey, and the entire house is yellow and black, including the inside. I tried not to make it super ugly, but I got really obsessed with the idea of it looking yellow and black. Also, there's not any, like, bee decals in The Sims, and that was frustrating. I did want it to look a little bit, run down, which I didn't really succeed with, because a lot of the yellow stuff is kind of nicer, but I kind of wanted it to look like, he's a little older, he can't quite take care of things as well. So that's what I was imagining for our friend Bert. Um, so yeah. So this is garden. Here I'm putting the gardening pots down, and then I put a bunch of bees around, and then some more smaller gardening pots around the edge of the yard. And then on the other side there's like a little outdoor table and a laundry stuff, I think, like the outdoor laundry stuff, the dry hanging and the bucket. Because I don't think he would have the machines actually in his little trailer. There's just not quite enough room, and I think this could be a tiny home if you have tiny living. I did not check though, but I will check before I upload it to the gallery, and I will playtest it before I upload it to the gallery. So yeah, the final version will be on the gallery under my ID name, SimtasticSimming. And yeah, it's this cute little yellow and black house. Like, even the grill is black and the little table is yellow. There were no yellow chairs that I like, so I just put some white ones around, but I think it looks fine. Um, and then I tried to get some other fun stuff to put around and went with this laundry stuff and a bicycle for him to get around on. Although, he's older, I'm not sure. But, maybe he's spry enough to ride a bicycle. Who knows? So I'm just decorating the outside a little bit here with some more little decorations. Yeah, sorry I haven't done a video in a while. School started, college, so that's been fun. I'm gonna try to upload video every Friday because I don't have class that day. And I want to use most of the day to get work done, but I'm thinking maybe I can also plan to make a video. Probably not like at the end of the semester because that's when chaos happens, but until then, we'll see how it goes. And I used a lot of debug items again, especially for the pathway and the fencing. I know it's kind of a cop-out a little bit because it's free, but I didn't want this trailer to be super expensive. It is $35K. Originally, I was aiming to have it under $20K, like for it to be a starter home. But then when I actually started making it and decided on the bee theme and all the yellow stuff was more expensive, that didn't end up happening. So this is what we got. And I used kind of these rundown looking wooden fences just to make it look like kind of maybe he made them, but he hasn't been able to get around to fixing them in a while, and they've just kind of been worn down by the weather and such. I put some greens growing under the trailer. I was trying to find something to put on the roof to make it a little more roof-like, but I just left it because I think it looks fine. Especially for a trailer. I was gonna maybe put some like wheels on the by the foundation on the trailer to make it look more trailer-like, but I didn't end up feeling like looking for the wheels, so I did not do that. And yeah, so the inside is all also yellow and black. There are some other colors stuck in there, but mainly everything is yellow and black. This was not any kind of challenge, I just decided to do this for fun. Which, yeah. Choices. I do like using that cork board and putting the little posters on it. I just think it brings a certain, like, livelihood to the build. Like, oh, people are traveling places or receiving letters from family members. Maybe this is, for Bert, I was thinking these are the places he traveled with his wife when she was alive. And so they have this little poster board. So yeah, even the flooring is all yellow and black. Different shades for sure, but whatever the Sims told me the color was, which I would argue some of the yellow tile is a little bit more brown, but I guess that's up for debate. Yeah, so I'm just putting in the lighting here, and again, using what Sims tells me is the yellows, and most of them are actually yellow, but you never know. And just a little dining room table. I only put 2 chairs since it's just him, and before it was just him and his wife. So I figured he would still have left that second chair kind of honorary placement. And the little spidery thing I put there, it was the closest thing I could find to looking like a bee. If anyone knows where any decorations are, not mods, but not CC, I mean, but like in The Sims, if there are any that have bees, let me know. I'm curious because I couldn't find any. Yeah. So I tried to put the little bookshelf next to the TV, and I could have used BB.move objects, but I was afraid it would mess it up. So I think I end up sticking a plant around there later, or maybe I just leave it. I don't know. And on to the bedroom. I stick a dresser and also a desk and a bedside table in here. So I'm going to playtest that before I put it on the gallery, because I may need to rearrange it, although I think it should work. Yeah. And I put a mirror in here and some plants because, you know, he's a gardener and he loves his bees. So I think he has a lot of plants. Not like a ridiculous amount because it is a small trailer, but he does have a lot of plants. And I used the, like, apple clock from the teacher's career because I just thought it looked kind of, I don't know, it fit the gardening bee theme somehow. I guess an apple is more worms, but I don't know, it seemed to fit to me. Yeah, so I just put some more curtains around, and I do later start to put curtains in the bathroom, and then I decide against that because the shower already has curtains around it, and they kind of clashed, so there's no curtain in the shower, and that's on purpose. But if you want a curtain, you can always stick it in there. And I was not very careful about which packs I used, so I think I used a little bit of everything. Sorry. Not everything. I don't own everything. I don't have nifty knitting yet, which I do want to get. Or the Star Wars pack, but I don't think I'm gonna get that. I don't mind Star Wars. I like Star Wars, in fact. I just don't necessarily want to play it in my Sims game, if that makes sense. And game packs are a lot, so I'm only gonna buy it if I want it. And right now, not something I want. So yeah, I'm just fixing up the outside because the fence over here kind of disappeared. Not sure what's going on there. And I put some little gnomes out front too while I was going through debugs. Because, you know, I don't know, I feel like he collects the beeves, and maybe his wife collected like gnomes and those little flamingo things when she was alive. Alright, that's it. Here are some screenshots. Thanks so much for listening. I hope you have a great day. Bye.